Experiment description. During our experiment, we wanted to see if there was a connection between gender, music taste, and personality traits. During our experiment, we tested 36 subjects, 23 female and 13 male. On Sunday, September 2nd, we created a self-assessment by which people filled out their personality, music taste, and gender through a word bank. To facilitate conduction of the experiment, we created this survey on a website known as SurveyMonkey, by which we controlled the observers that participants could give us. This project was done at 2:30 p.m. through 4:23 p.m. In this window, all 36 of our subjects started and finished. The materials used in this experiment were a computer, SurveyMonkey, 36 subjects, and the subject's phone. For our procedures, we first identified what our experiment's aim was. Secondly, we found the easiest and most confidential way to collect data was through a survey, so we used SurveyMonkey. Third, we created 3 questions which asked about the personality, gender, and music taste of each subject. After our survey was created, we sent the link to 40 people, and only 36 out of 40 people actually answered the survey. After all 36 subjects completed the survey, we analyzed the data and found what our results showed. Those results were found for each category were as expected. Ignorant was the lowest for personality at 1 person, 2.63%. Metal, K-pop, blues, Christian, and jazz at 0 people. And male joining with only 13 at 34.21%. The fact that so many people were honest surprised us because people admitted to flawed characteristics like being ignorant, unadaptable, careless, and closed-minded. Admittedly, participants who were female selected, on average, more adjectives to describe themselves rather than male participants. All the data and statistics of every aspect of the experiment is shown in the table, charts, and graphs. Our experiment, we can conclude that many people did have similar results based on their music taste, but there are also many different aspects to analyze before being certain that personality is directly linked to music taste. Ethics. We followed the following guidelines based on the American Psychological Association. We discuss confidential information obtained in our work only for appropriate scientific or professional purposes, and only with persons clearly concerned with such matters. We did not disclose in our writing, lectures, or other public media confidential, personally identifiable information concerning our participants. We did not exploit people over who they have supervisory, evaluate, or other authority. We did not participate in, facilitate, or otherwise engage in torture defined as an act by which severe pain or suffering, whether physical or mental, is intentionally inflicted on a person, or in any other cruel, inhumane, or degrading behavior that involves 3.04a. We did not engage in unfair discrimination based on age, gender identity, race, ethnicity, culture, national origin, sexual orientation, religion, disability, socioeconomic status, or any other status based on law. In our study, there were no complications that potentially interfered with our study. There were no extreme variables we did not plan for. Everything was controlled and no irrelevant material was present. We believe we did nothing to create a potential bias. All information, such as personality traits, was kept confidential. Therefore, if anybody was embarrassed or by the fact that they identify as an insecure person, for example, then it would not stop them from answering truthfully, since no one would find out their identity.